Here in Las Vegas, Democrats have set their sights on working-class Americans, begging the question, how much value do unions provide, not just to candidates, but to their membership? In 1911, 146 workers, 129 of them women, were killed in a factory fire that burned through several floors of the Triangle Shirtwaist Company in New York City. Most of those deaths could have been prevented with some basic safety measures, and the fight to fix that gave energy to a nascent movement to fight for better working conditions. In 1938, President Franklin D. Roosevelt signed the Fair Labor Standards Act, which gave workers the ability to negotiate collectively for better working conditions, fair pay for 40-hour work weeks, and extra pay for working overtime. Unions took a big hit in 1947 after Republicans in Congress passed the Taft-Hartley Act. It allowed businesses to ban strikes and boycotts while forbidding unions from contributing to political campaigns. Now, despite those restrictions, unionization grew. It hit its peak in 1954. 35% of Americans were unionized. That drop since then has been precipitous, however. Latest numbers show an almost 25% decrease, now standing at 10.3%. That's the lowest on record since 1983. So why the decline in membership? Well, in 1981, President Ronald Reagan fired more than 11,000 air traffic controllers who went on strike for a pay increase and lesser hours. That was seen as the death knell for the leverage of strikes and walkouts, but there have been some victories for the labor movement since. In 2018, teachers struck across the country, and places like West Virginia, Oklahoma, Kentucky, Arizona, Colorado, and North Carolina gave educators big wins with pay increases, concessions, or increased budget plans. But even with those recent union victories, the urgency for workers to join a union doesn't exist the way it used to. And according to the Wall Street Journal, union memberships hit a record low, losing 170,000 members in 2019. The New York Times argues that labor laws are broken because President Trump's administration is, quote, hamstringing union activism. So how do unions unify?
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.